Okay, hello everyone. Here I will present an analysis of intrinsic elements, symbolism, and imagery in Robert Frost's poetry. Okay, for introduction to Robert Frost. Robert Frost was one of the most famous and influential American poets of the 20th century. He is known for his poetry, which uses simple language, ruler settings, and depicts the beautiful beauty of nature, yet still contains profound thought on such subjects as life choice, loneliness, responsibility, the relationship between humans and nature, and humans' emotion. Okay, for Poem 1, out extrinsic element. Social context. This poem reflects life in rural America in the early 20th century, where hard physical labor was a daily part of life even for children. Historical context. The poem Out was written in 1916 when child labor was still very common in America. Frost was inspired by a real-life incident involving a child who died in a chainsaw accident in Vermont. Okay, biographical context. Frost experienced numerous family tragedies, including the deaths of his children. These painful events greatly influenced his writing. For symbolism and meanings, types use universal and personal. For the first, the bass shout symbolizes the dangers of war, the shrewdly of the industrial world, and the indifference of life to humankind. Okay, for the second, the boy's hands symbolizes innocence and vulnerability, especially since he is depicted as a child at heart, despite doing men's work. Okay, for the okay, for the last is the adult's reaction symbolizes society's cold, accustomed attitude to tragedy. They demonstrate the life on despite great loss. Okay, for the imagery, visual imagery, the chainsaw is described as a menacing animal like machines that grunts and rattles as it works. The second, under a distance, Vermont sunset creating a beautiful, serene, and captivating scenes. Auditory imagery. The poem includes loud mechanical sounds from the chainsaw, such as grunts and clatters, which contrast with the surrounding silence. The second, the final moments of death are marked by silence as the boy's fall grows weaker until it stops completely. Kinesthetic imagery. The poem describes the physical action of the chainsaw cutting wood, as well as the boy swinging toward them with his arm raises. And the last, olfactory imagery. The poem used olfactory imagery to describe the sweet-smelling things and the dust produced by the chainsaw. Okay, for the poem 2, stopping by woods on snowy evening, intrinsic elements. Okay, social context. This poem reflects the tranquil rural lifestyle of early American villagers who viewed nature as a place of tranquility while still prioritizing life's duties and commitments. Okay. Historical context written by Roberts in 1922, a time of significant social and cultural upheaval following World War I. Okay, for the biographical context, this poem was influenced by Robert Frost's life in the snowy New England. When he wrote it, Frost was emotional, exhausted, and often used nature as a place for reflection. Okay, for symbolism and meanings. Type use universal and personal. For the forest symbolizes serenity, escape, temptation, and even death. For the second, snow symbolizes purity, silence, and the allure of the unexpected. The last is the village symbolizes society and obligation, and the speaker journal is metaphor for life's journey with its inherent conflict between desire and obligation. Okay, for the imagery, for the first visual imagery, for the one, the forest was covered with snow. The last, the darkness night of the year. Auditory imagery, the bridal bells trembled, and the last, the gentle sweep of the wind and the soft flakes of snow. And last, tactile imagery. For one, downy flake, and last, frozen lake. Okay. Poem 3. The road untaken and extrinsic elements. Social context. The poem reflects both the downs of individuality, decisions making, and regret, which are implied by the R's complex debate about duty and interventionism, such as the initial U.S. neutrality in the war. Okay. For the historical context, written by Robert Frost around 1915 and published in 1916, this poem was born at the beginning of the 20th century, a time of great change in society and technology. For the biographical context, this poem was written by Robert Frost while he was living in England in 1915. It arose from his Rhine Edwards Thomas habit of doubting or rating his choice while walking in nature. For the symbolism and meanings. Two words symbolizes the main metaphor for the important choice and decision one must make in life. And the second, yellow wood, symbolizes autumn, symbolizes the stage of maturity and reflection in life when looking back on decision. The last, the road less traveled, symbolizes an unconventional or non-conformist path. However, the speaker notes that both the paths seemed almost the same at the time they were chosen, and the claim of less traveled is ill interpretation. For the imagery, visual imagery, the one is two roads diverge in a yellow wood. The second because it's crazy and want to be used. Emotional imagery, and I'm sorry I can't have it both ways. Affect the imagery. The imagery makes the reader feel the hesitation and emotional pressure of making a decision that could shape one's entire life. Okay, that's all from me. I apologize if there are any wrong pronunciation. Thank you. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Bye bye.